Hello everybody, welcome to another After Effects CS6 tutorial. I'm your host Buddy Blackford, and today I want to go over an additional tool to help you out with your color keying, and those are called the matte chokers. And what they do basically is almost the same thing as the edge thin here, where it like cuts into the footage to get out this different kind of green and all that stuff. So I think it works pretty good with the spill suppressor, and I'll show you like a method with it and without the spill suppressor. So let's go. So let's add the spill suppressor in first. So let me type that in. Oh, it's under keying, I think, right? Yeah, spill suppressor. And we want to suppress this green here. And now we've got this. The thing about spill suppressor is that sometimes it creates this like black edge, and it's not always what we want. So we can increase or decrease the suppression to kind of get that back, but when you start decreasing, the green starts coming through again. So let's keep it at 100, because I'd rather have this black color than the green. Looks a little better. And then we're gonna go to the next effect and it's under, I think it's under matte, yep, and then we're gonna go to matte choker. It's not the one I wanted simple choker, actually. Matte simple choker. And this one's pretty easy. It's only got one actual property, I guess. I always forget that word, I don't know. And all it's going to do is kind of eat in at the edges of the mat there, and it uses your alpha to eat in at the edge of the mat, and this will give you a little bit of a better look. So now we've got the gun without all of that black and everything like that, and that's what the simple choker does. You have your mat that you can look at, or your final output. So that's all that the simple choker does. Easy enough. I'll take off the spill suppressor, and you can see that the actual green and stuff is still going to suppress, or is going to spill over onto the hand and all that stuff, even if you use the simple choker. So that's why I like using the spill suppressor with it. So that obviously looks way better. So let's move on into the next one here. The next one I want to go over is actually the matte choker, and it's I wanted to show the simple choker first because it's obviously easier to figure out. So let's add in the matte choker, and that's under the matte section. So we got matte choker, and unfortunately when they give it to you, the choke and all the settings aren't that well like defaulted. So these are kind of wrong, and it might seem like the effect is busted. So I'm going to show you how to fix it. What the matte choker does is it kind of like fixes like any holes or anything like that in your edges, which I don't think I really have too many. But what it's supposed to do is spread out the holes in your edges, and then recombine them by using the second choke to, like, it'll fill in the holes and everything like that, so your edges don't look ripped or torn or anything like that. So the first geometric softness might be up a little high, so let's set that down to 2 for a starting point, and then this one right here we're going to set to 2 for a starting point. And the choke 1, I think is supposed to, we should go into the negatives to bring it out a little, not a lot. So that's going to bring out the edge of the choke, and then we can see like up here where it might be a little messed up. Let's bring this up, there we go. So it looks like 70 around there is good for that. We're starting to get a little black edge, but that's okay. Gray level softness, it's kind of just gonna make like the edges like blur a little bit, so let's keep that at 10. Now we've got geometric softness for number 2 here. We want that at around 2 also. we need to bring this gray level softness down. There we go. And now for choke 2, we need to bring that up. And however far we need to bring it in. So looks like I might need to bring that up a little. It only goes up to 127. So let's bring this down a little bit. So that looks somewhat decent. So that's how you use the matte choker. Let's turn it off and see what it looked like before. So that's with the spill suppressor on, and this is with the matte choker on. And that's how you're supposed to use this properly. And the settings are like backwards and everything like that. So you want to have your first choke go into the negative to spread out the edges, and then the second choke here to expand the edges that you created from the first one. And that'll just fill in everything, and it'll cut in evenly instead of where the simple choker just cuts in all at once. This will spread it out and then cut in evenly, which is nice. Your softness doesn't need to be set very high at all, and usually 2 is a good number for both of them. So that'll be it for this tutorial on the matte choker and the simple choker. So use those in combination with your other keys and everything here, and it'll help you become a better keyer to use this kind of stuff. So thanks for watching this tutorial, and I'll see you in the next one. Good luck, guys and girls.